saying I didn't, am I? Sure I killed him. Oh, and then lawyers. You know, they give me a good stiff pay, and that's what they give me. Half the time, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Objection sustained, objection overruled. Like, what's the big idea anyhow? You ain't heard me do any objecting, have you? Sure not. Hey, what's the idea of objecting? You got a right to know. And then lawyers. You know, don't let them fill you full of bunk. All that bull about it being red ink on the bill file, red ink nothing. It was blood, see? And I want you to get that right. I killed him, see? I want you to get that right. All of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 6 and 6 is 12, and 5 is 17, 8 is 25, and 25 plus 3 was 28, and 8 carry 2, or not. It's them goddamn figures. God, I can't forget them. 25 years, 8 hours a day. Except on Sundays. And in July and August, half-day Saturdays. 1 week's vacation with pay, and another week without pay if you want it. Who the hell wants it? Laying around your house, listening to your wife tell you where to get off? Nix. I've never missed a day, and never more than 5 minutes late. And you can check my time card if you don't believe me. 8:27, 8:30, 8:29, 8:27, 8:32. 8 and 32 is 40. God, the damn figures! I just can't forget them! God. Why couldn't he just shut up? Why couldn't he just shut up instead of talking, seeing how sorry he was, and what a good guy I was, and this and that, you know. I just felt like saying to him, for Christ's sakes, just shut up! I didn't have the nerve, see. I didn't have the nerve to say it to the boss. So he went on talking, saying how sorry he was, and his jacket only had 2 buttons on it. Well, of course, 2 and 2 is 4. God damn it! There was that bill file on the desk, just right where I could touch it. Look, it ain't right to kill a guy. I know that. But when I read about him and his 3 kids in the paper, I just felt like a cheapskate, I tell you. They put his kids' pictures in the paper right next to mine. And his wife, too. Sure must be swell to have a wife like that. Some guy sure was lucky. You know, he left $50,000 just for a restroom for the girls in the store. He was a good guy at that. 50,000. And the ads, they had this big black border on them, but all it said was that the store would be closed for 3 days on account of the boss being dead. That nearly handed me a laugh, that did. Just all the floor walkers and buyers and high muckamucks having me to thank for giving them 3 days off. I hadn't ought to killed him, and I ain't saying nothing about that. I just thought he was gonna give me a raise, see? Only kind of being there for 25 years. He never talked to me before, see? I didn't have no right to kill him, and the district attorney's right about that. He read the law to you right out of the book. Killing a guy, that's wrong. It was this girl, and 6 months they gave her. It was a dirty treat to tell the cops in her like that. I should have done that, but what was I gonna do? The wife wouldn't let up on me. I had to do it. She used to walk around the living room in her undershirt and nothing else on. And they gave her 6 months. Probably the leftover receiver. How some guys just get away with it? Just grabbing women the way you see them do in pictures. I've seen lots that just like to grab, but they never had the nerve to. In the subway, on the streets, in the stores, buying things. I never said I didn't kill him. But that's not the same as being a regular murderer. What good did it do me to kill him? I didn't make nothing out of it. And I'll answer yes or no. There are just some things you can't answer yes or no. I mean, do I look like a murderer? Do I? Look, I never did no harm to nobody. Ask the wife, she'll tell you. Just ask anybody. Look, I never got into trouble, and I'm a pretty steady guy. You've got to admit that. They didn't have to come after me, did they? I didn't try to run away, did I? Where was I going to run to? I wasn't thinking about all that, see. I'll tell you what I was thinking about. I was going to break it to the wife about being canned. He canned me after 25 years. Did the lawyers mention that? Because I forgot! Hi. What's talking just gives me a headache. That's what I was thinking about. I was going to break it to the wife about being canned and what Mr. Gore would think when she heard about me killing him. But she never thought I had the nerve to do that. I would have married her if the wife had passed out. I'd be holding down a job yet if you hadn't canned me! There's just bill file right up close where I can touch it. Do you get me? Like, I'm a regular guy like anybody else, just like all of you. And maybe you was me. Suppose you was me. And maybe you would have done the same thing. That's just the way you ought to look at it. Suppose you was me.
Guilty!
Just wait a minute. Just a minute. You don't get me right. I'm all mixed up, see, on account of them lawyers and the figures in my head. I'm going to tell you how it was. I was there for 25 years, see? And they gave her 6 months, see?